Hi everybody, Miss Susan here with an episode of Kids Create at Home for you. Today we're going to make a project called a name garland or a name banner where we're going to cut out the letters of our name and decorate it so that you can put it up in your bedroom or on your bedroom door or someplace fun like that. Now the supplies you're going to need to look for today are some cardboard, some colorful paper, some scissors, and some glue. If you have a hole punch, that would be handy, and some string, and we'll get to that part later. But for now, I need you to go on a scavenger hunt, look in your recycling bin, and see if you can find some cardboard, maybe an old pizza box or some cereal boxes, cracker box, things like that, and get those all together and see if you can find some colorful papers in there too while you're at it. Okay, get going. So let me show you some of the pieces of cardboard I found in my recycling bin. I found some scraps of mailers, and I already punched out a circle from that green. I found this really cool coronavirus notice, and I really liked all the colors on there, so I punched a couple of circles out of that one. I found a Kleenex box, and I found some really cool designs there on that edge of that box. And I'm going to use those on my name. And I found some clothing magazines, and I like this one because you can see it's got a lot of different colors we can use to decorate our name garland. I also found some cracker boxes, and we can use some of this blank space right there of a cracker box. A cracker box is also a good size to cut out one or two letters of your name. And I found a really fun flyer from Sam's, and it had some pretty pictures in there. We can use some of those colors, and we can use some of those pictures in decorating our names. I found a pasta box, and I cut out a strip of the blue there to use to decorate my name. And I found a pizza box, and there's a lot of red spaces there that we can use for our banner. You can also use the pizza box to cut out some of your names. Now, if you didn't find anything like that in your recycling bin, you could take a box of cereal off the shelf and just take the bag out, and you'll still be able to tell that those are Rice Krispies. They're just not in a box. And then you can take your box and cut it apart and use it to make your letters. Now, there's one more thing. If you didn't find any boxes, or papers that were very colorful, I did find some coupons and ads, and you could decorate your whole name with French fries and hamburgers. Wouldn't that be fun? Kind of crazy. Now, once you have all your pieces of cardboard ready, you're going to want to trace your name, the letters to your name out on each piece, and you might need an adult to help you do that, and then get those cut out. That you have your letters cut out, you're ready to start gluing on your papers. So just put glue along the letter on your cardboard and stick the paper on top. You don't have to worry that the paper's not cut exactly to the right size. Just keep putting it on your letters until it's all covered up. And then what we'll do is we'll turn it over and trim it down from the back side. So just turn it around, and then you can trim those papers like this. Now on the inside curves, it's a little harder to get your scissors in there. So what you can do is just put some glue on those papers and then fold them in, just like that. You might be able to do a little snip and get those edges to just fold over. See, just like that. So let's keep on trimming and finishing all the letters. Next, we're going to take all the colorful pieces of cardboard that you found and use those with some punches or to trace shapes out of to put on either side of all of our letters. Have your shapes cut out. You're going to put those in between your letters on your banner. So lay those out the way you like them, in between every one of the letters. And then I even found a picture of a dog, so I cut him out and put him on a piece of cardboard so he could go right in the middle of one of my letters. And then you're going to take your hole punch and you're going to punch some holes in all of the pieces on each side. And on the letters, you might only need to put one, but let's put two holes at the top of each letter and 2 holes at the top of each shape. And then we're going to put a string or yarn or ribbon through the whole, all the letters and shapes. Okay, and there is my finished banner. An alternative idea is if you have a really long name, say your name is Cinderella and there's 10 letters in your name and that's just a little too much. You can just do one giant letter, like the first letter in your name, and decorate just that. So I wanted to show you how I would draw my letter S for a big piece. This is the back of the pizza box. And what I did at first, and I used pencil, but I'm going to show you in marker, is the first thing I did was I drew my letter S. And then I decided I wanted it to be about 1 inch thick. So I came down about 1 inch and I started going next to the first line that I drew about 1 inch away. And then I decided, you know, that's really not going to be as fat as I want it. So I'm going to go on the other side of the line that I drew first. About 1/2 inch, I'm going to draw another line next to the first line that I drew. And now I've got a good chunky S. So I'm going to cut that out and show you what I can do with that. You've got your big letter cut out. You can decorate it by wrapping pieces of ribbon around it, all different colors, or you could use washi tape and put washi tape all around the letter. You could, if you used a pencil, you could use markers then to color different colors like a rainbow all the way around. You could use stickers. There's all kinds of ways you could decorate that big letter. Let me know if you think of any other ways. And if you decide to do this project, I hope you'll post a picture on our Facebook page.